And they are the new owners of Hotel Utica. Really excited. Gentlemen, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Bill.
Good morning, Bill. Thanks for having us.
So this is the beginning of a new era for this hotel.
Yes, we're real excited. We know the reputation hasn't been great the last couple of years, but Visions Hotels comes in with strong reputation, credibility, and we're looking forward to turning this hotel around.
There's such history in this hotel.
Oh, yeah,
And
definitely.
Yeah, go ahead.
Been open for or been around for over 100 years, so we know the attachment that the city has. And I was born and raised in Utica, so we definitely know the ties.
So you know the
to
deal,
it.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what can you tell us? What's going to be happening?
Well, it's going to take a little time. We've already had designers come in. We're hoping to turn this to a really strong, recognizable brand like a Hilton or a DoubleTree you may have seen online already.
Yeah.
So that's going to take a ton of work. Definitely that old garage will be
That's
will
coming
be gone.
down, right? Okay.
The parking will be fixed up. Total renovation of the rooms. And real big announcement. I don't know if anybody's heard. Sal Baruso from Chesterfields is taking over the restaurant. He's already taking reservations for banquets and events, so that's going to definitely be great.
So, Kevin, is there any break in the action, or does everything continue to move forward?
We're going to continue to move forward as normal, but we're looking with Sal coming on board. We're super excited about that. We're going to bring back the reputation, the consistency of the Chesterfields name, the product, and the food. And that's one of the major things, is just to build back the reputation, and along with taking out the parking garage, we'll change the whole view of that area. And then we're looking forward to when they do the construction of the Route 5 and making that more pedestrian friendly. It's all going to be about the walkability. We brought some food from Utica Bread, which is our neighbor.
Sorry you did that, yeah.
Our guests can just walk out of the hotel, walk to Utica Bread. They can walk to Swifties. They walk to Ancora's. So we're super excited, as I know you are, about the area, the changes, Nano coming in, all the changes. Utica Auditorium, the north-south arterial is almost completed. So it's a perfect time for us to come in, and our goal is to make the Hotel Utica the flagship hotel for Utica.
And Hotel Utica would stay in the name?
I'm not 100% sure on that. We're hoping we can work that in. Definitely the lobby concept, that the great lobby entrance will still have that same appeal. Yeah. Hopefully we can work something in like a DoubleTree or Hotel Utica by DoubleTree, something like that.
Okay.
So we'll definitely try to do that.
All right. And then, so tell me about the floors and what renovation. There's some floors that haven't been finished, right?
Yes, I was able to get a tour of that the other day, which I know they've done tours for the last couple of years. Yeah. But they're just bare bones. So it's actually probably better than just being rooms that are not good, but it's just empty.
Right. So you don't have to get rid of. There's no getting rid of rooms. You get to just start from scratch in some of these floors.
Absolutely. Yeah. And the idea of what they're actually going to be doing is still a work in progress. But it could be condos, it could be business offices, could be a lot of things. So we're excited about the possibilities. I mean, it's like you said, it's such a great building. Yeah. And with a lot of money and some renovations, it's going to be fantastic.
I'm going to ask you, go ahead and give them the history story. Isn't Hotel Utica where weren't we in Hotel Utica at one point? This radio station?
WIBX 950, actually, some 90 years ago, thereabouts. We actually used to broadcast from the top floors of the Hotel Utica.
Wow.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
So I think it should be a memorial floor. I think the floor should be.
It should be.
Not forget a memorial floor. I think you bring us back.
I think
you put us up in plush studios on the top of that building. That's what you got to do.
There's an idea.
You could have a rooftop area up there. That would work well.
Yeah,
so
I love it.
And it's also where the first beer was, I think, after Prohibition.
Okay. I did not know that.
Was in Hotel Utica.
Okay.
And we're also going to be working, look to work with Matt's and, bring back that relationship, And so there's so many great possibilities.
There is a pro Utica. It used to be you add the Utica name to something, and it wasn't something people wanted. Today, it's there. It's a big deal now.
It's so funny you mentioned that. I used to do trade shows, and just 2 years ago, and people would come on. Why would I stop in Utica?
Yeah.
I'd go to Albany, I'd go to Syracuse. I would never stop in Utica. Now Utica is the place to be.
Yeah.
I mean, you're so lucky because you're doing sales in Utica.
That's a positive, and I'm not sure we as a community have accepted that. Right, you grew up in Utica, so you know we're the brunt of the joke here.
We eat our own.
Yeah, we eat our own.
I think I could talk forever. I've had these conversations a bunch of times. Why is there hotels going in Utica? People don't want to believe it. They think we're crazy.
Yeah.
But they just don't realize it, that this is true, that people are coming here. So we know the benefit. So Visions Hotels has been here for 8 years. That's where I started at the Hampton Utica, and we can see the growth there.
And what? So how many hotels do you guys have here now?
We have the Hampton in Rome, Hampton Utica, Holiday Inn Express in North Utica, the brand new Marriott Fairfield, and of course Hotel Utica. We'll have the Town Place will be opening late November, right off 840, and then we have another hotel in plans.
All right.
So
well, it sounds like it's very exciting.
It is, and the whole area should be excited for everything that's going on. Damn, Doyle Hardware just been sold. And
there's big plans there.
Yeah,
so can you tell us the timeline, what you guys are looking at in terms of turning things around?
Yes, not as soon as probably people like me would like. We're coming in now trying to see what we have, get the restaurant going with Sal and Chesterfield. So probably any renovations would be end of winter, spring of next year. So then that probably wouldn't even finish until the end of next year. But we anticipate improving the reputation immediately and getting the service and the cleanliness where we expect.
All right. And then the restaurant will be called, it'll be Chesterfield. What is it going to be called?
I believe he told me he wants to call it Chesterfield's Chop House, really specializing in some good steaks.
That's
so
interesting.
We're excited.
Nice.
It's tough to get a really good high-quality steak and dinner around here.
We want the lobby to be filled with people, just like it used to be back in the day, and I'm sure Sal is going to do such a great job. That'll be the place to be.
All right. Well, we're really excited about it, and this is big news. I know the city's been working on this, and everybody's been trying to put this together for a long time. It's something that needed to be done, and finally it's done.
Yeah, absolutely, and I want to thank the mayor of Utica. I mean, he is just, when you talk to him, he has more excitement about the city than anybody.
The only thing he doesn't have is pom-poms, because he is the cheerleader
absolutely
for the community. There's no doubt about it. His enthusiasm has got to help.
Yeah,
definitely.
Fantastic.
Manansky.
Guys, I know it's early on. I just took a phone call, though. A caller wanted to know if you had any news on rates. Is it going to be comparable to what it costs now? Is there any light you can shed on that?
Sure, I could answer that. We actually, we do have our brand new flagship hotels on North Genesee Street, which are kind of priced accordingly, a little bit higher. We actually looked at the rates that were currently set at Hotel Utica, and we worked together with the new GM, Jessica Shumway, and we actually decreased rates going forward because we kind of feel in line with our new hotels on North Genesee. The Hotel Utica could be a little bit lower to kind of fill that need. Now, I can't say it'll stay like that after it turns to a double tree, but we'll see.
Understood. And so you really feel it'll be a double tree, the Hotel Utica?
That's the goal right now. We've had the design team coming in and coming up with those designs, so we're pretty sure on that.
All right. And how important, Kevin, is having a flag flying over that hotel? The Doubletree flag or Hilton or whatever it is that you come up with.
It is extremely important.
Yeah.
You really can't have a successful hotel without a major brand flag because one is the reward system that the corporate traveler, the leisure travel looks for so they can stay and they can get their rewards points
and all that stuff.
Reservation systems. And there's also, when you fly a flag like Doubletree, there are standards that you have to meet. And when you check in a double hole tree, you're going to get that chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
You know that the rooms are going to be, excellent quality. So that's when you fly that flag. It takes a lot of money to get to that point, but that's the customer. The guest walks in and they know what to expect.
I'm not sure you can thrive without it today, and with today's standards.
You really can't.
Yeah.
Especially with the internet, everybody making reservations through. Web-based reservations. So
I kind of like this would be like whenever I go to New York City and you check in and you didn't plan to check in, but you get there and they say, "I'm sorry, we're sold out." But we have a hotel just down the street. We can put you in over there. You guys will have the ability to do that when somebody calls. If your occupancy is up, you can utilize some of your other properties.
I mean, we've already needed to do that. That's why we keep opening. People keep thinking we're crazy. We've had that at Hampton Utica. People would come in. and ask for a room. Well, we've been sold out for 4 days. What do you
Right.
thinking?
Wow.
We had nowhere to send them. Then finally, Holiday Inn Express, we were able to do that, and it's worked again for Fairfield Inn. So it's been great.
All right. Anything else you want to add?
Well, and especially when Nano starts, we've already had the board of directors from AMS come from Austria, and they stayed at one of our properties. But once that starts, people don't realize between the construction jobs, the new people coming into the area for jobs, the need for hotels and the need for housing are going to be immense. And as we already see downtown Utica with everybody building loft apartments, the Thinkabator, which just opened up, fantastic. And so it's just like all good stuff.
I was talking to Bill Monjo from River Hills Properties, real estate in the area, and said that, and he said, well, listen, just look to the hotels that are popping up. These guys do a lot of research, a lot of market study. They're not going to open up a hotel if they can't fill it. And that makes sense. That's a really good sign.
Right. Absolutely.
I would say. Anyway, so
Definitely.
All right, gentlemen. Well, we really appreciate it, and we're excited about the future of Hotel Utica.
Absolutely. Next time we come on, we'll bring Sal along with us. He
Love
can
it.
talk about the Chop House and just go over everything.
Well, he's not allowed in the building without food. So
We heard that. That's why we brought
Yeah,
the
yeah.
goodies from Utica Bread.
Sorry, I mean we love Utica bread as well. So, all right, great job. Thank you so
All right,
much.
thank
we
you.
appreciate it. Quick break. We're coming right back at WIBX.